Thank you, Mr. Mayor. So I've been reflecting on the fact that this is the third budget of 4 budgets for this council. It's hard to imagine that we're already here, and yet it feels like we're here an awful lot. I've been reflecting on where we've come from. I consider all of what we have inherited. We've inherited, several municipalities through amalgamation that has caused serious financial challenges and disparities across our city. We inherited the LRT project with that has brought financial pressure and reputational risk that we're still fighting through. No one here when running for office thought this job would be easy. We all knew the city was facing real challenges, but I still thought we would be a little farther ahead than we are right now. And I hope that over the last couple of years, I've demonstrated that I am not married to one solution for our financial problems, that I am prepared to, I know next year we're going to be asked to look at the facilities we have. We're going to have to sell buildings. We're going to have to make adjustments to our routes. We're going to have to make different kinds of decisions. And without a doubt, we need other levels of government. I'm thinking about the tax holiday that has just been announced. And what impacts will that have on municipal revenue from taxation and from other levels of government? We only get 8 cents on the dollar. I worry that with the city's responsiveness to affordability for our residents, we continue to try and make up for the issues that are being created by other levels of government and by corporations and by climate change. If the role of our government, municipal government, is primarily to keep things affordable, why aren't our residents happier with us? I think it's because they can see that we're making choices that are eroding those services that they depend on. They can see the increased debt. They can see the deferrals. Those are the smoke and mirrors of politicians that people end up trusting our institutions less about. And those are the kinds of conversations I'm having to have when I go into community. I really thought after 3 budgets together, we might not necessarily agree on the solutions, but we might be able to talk a little more openly with our residents that we have a problem. And we own some of that problem. We inherited some of that problem. We had previous councillors that kept tax increases to 0%. We're climbing a mountain. And I do think that the City of Ottawa could demonstrate a willingness to entertain revenues from other internal sources. I think we can invite our residents to build this city to the greatness that they expect. Can anyone afford to lose their job because the bus didn't come for the 3rd time this week? Can drivers afford the repairs because their car bottomed out on a pothole? Or for me, how many tires I replaced in the last winter season? Can young people afford to buy a house close to their work so they can keep costs down by being a one-car family? Can we afford to have one more cyclist be hit by a car? Can seniors afford more Ubers? Can homeowners afford more vehicle thefts and break-ins because their streetlights don't work and the neighborhood parks have been left unattended? I don't know that we're actually making things more affordable for our residents. I think we might be shifting some of the costs onto individual actors as they desperately try to maintain a quality of life that they expect. Ottawa's median income is $102,000 a year. I don't think this city is broke, but I think we risk breaking it by deferring our decisions today. One of the major criticisms of the LRT Commission is that the former mayor declared an early estimate for the project should be the maximum budget, and design had to fall under that budget. And that is why we continue to have problems with our Phase 1 LRT. It was designed for its price tag, not for its reliability. But I think we do the same for our other city budgets. We give each department an envelope, they tailor their spending to fit within it, and it means that the best we can do is be reactive. We cannot be preventative in our spending. We patch, we patch, we patch, we get by. And we end up shifting really small amounts of money around so that we don't have those harder conversations. So I'm voting against this budget. It doesn't give residents what they need. It doesn't give my children what they need, and I'll expect better next year. Thank you, Mayor.